Come put some thrift finds away with me. I love to thrift, but I love to style, store, and organize my thrift finds even more. So let's get to it. This time I don't have any earrings to clean, but I'm going to start with this brass ring because I'm really excited about it. I do wish it looked a little bit more patinaed, but I might have to do that in the future. I've been thinking about what I want to use them for decoratively, and I have also been annoyed by this Alexa. Sorry if I just set off your machine. One day I was looking at the machine and I decided, you know what? I wonder if it would fit in there. And like a glove. At first I thought, well, maybe I could just feed the cord through the side of this, and it was just a little too thick. So I decided to bend a little flap, accidentally broke it off instead. But you know what? That's okay. You can barely even notice. It just so happens to line up perfectly for the cord, and so I plugged it in, and I really like it. I know what you're thinking. Does it affect the noise? Is it going to sound like it's in a tin can? So what do you guys think? I think it sounds and looks great. You know I'm going to make this pin into a magnet, so let's heat up my glue gun while I put away some other items. At that one sale, I did get a lot of bottles that I wanted to use for Halloween, but it was raining and it ruined a lot of the labels. So I'm grabbing my trusty glue gun to take off the label. And it was a nightmare. They must use a different kind of adhesive back then. I'm going to have to actually razor blade that off. But I haven't done that project yet, so let's go ahead and put these bottles in with the rest of the bottles that I have put away in this basket to work on that project. And it is on my radar, guys, I promise. I'm thinking I'll get it done this weekend. Now that my glue gun is heated up, let's go ahead and work on this magnet. I have a really nice glue gun that is rechargeable. It's not corded, but my kids always kill the batteries, so sometimes I have to use the old trusty cheap one. And that was when I realized that this thing is metal and I probably didn't need to glue them, but since I already glued the one, I'm going to go ahead and glue the other one. Here's what my magnet gallery looks like. I'm thinking the top, and I think it looks so cute there because I had small items on the bottom. Now I kind of have it leveled out. I did plan to put away my Moon Rocks order of all the small trinkets, but I just don't think I'm going to have time, so I'm going to move those aside and I'm going to put this away. I love the gold and green of this Tums container, so I'm going to put it on my trinket shelf, and I love that it stands up. And then I will show you the whole thing so you can see the updates. Next, let's put away this family trivia. We rarely sit down and play an actual game with trivia. We love sitting around and just someone reading it and everyone just kind of yells out answers. It's a conversation starter and just a fun pastime for us. So it goes in the living room, and then let's put away my Bing Crosby cassette. I've been doing alphabetical order, so he will go toward the end, and I'm getting a decent collection. Now let's move on to these tulip ends or votive ends. You put these on the end to have it hold in the candle holder better, so I think I'm just going to slide them here between, and that way I'll know where to find them. Right next to my tulips. I also got this cross stitch for 75% off, so it was 13 cents. I am terrified of cross stitch, but I'm going to go ahead and put it with the rest of my stitchery items to see if I can build up the bravery to do it. I still love this pen holder, but I did notice that they're a little crooked and very shallow. So I don't know that it's really going to function as a pen holder for me, but I know that I have some vintage pencils, so that's what I'm digging for here, and I thought it would be cute to just display them. In the future, I might put flower picks in there or leaf picks for fall. I think that would be cute. But in the meantime, I think it looks really cute there. When I first picked up this vase, I didn't realize it had etched flowers on it. I thought it was super cute, although it kind of looks like something you'd smoke out of, if you know what I mean. I also recently thrifted this flower arrangement that looks very fall-esque to me. It needs to be shorter, so I am going to use my wire cutters to cut these. I do this a lot to separate bunches, and that way you can make different arrangements in different baskets. They needed to be even a little shorter, so I'm going to cut them down a little bit more. And this is why this is one of the tools you need if you're a thrifter. So let's try that out. I like that height a lot better, so I'm just going to move them around, and I love the way it looks. When I decorated for Halloween, I wanted a plant here but didn't have anything, so I'm going to try and sneak it back here. I think it makes it look so much more complete, and it can stay for Thanksgiving. It really fills that space for me. That's all for today. Make sure you come back and see me go through these trinkets and put them all away.